Hey everybody, Tony here with another lesson for everybody. This week I'm going to be going over RSI Divergence. I know some people are going to be familiar with this. Others won't be. It's a very, very good tool to use when looking for reversals. So this is kind of to go with our other reversal lesson I did. Another tool when trying to gauge taking a position and maybe when the start of a downtrend is about to occur. So can be used both ways. I have this divergence cheat sheet here for you guys to see. So obviously there's bullish and bearish forms of divergence. Today we're just going to be talking about regular divergence, not really hidden or exaggerated. So I'll keep this cheat sheet up here as I show you guys what exactly I'm talking about. So going over bullish divergence, what are we really looking for? So obviously you're going to be using your RSI indicator, which is seen below. And essentially we're looking for higher highs and higher lows in our RSI as price is decreasing. So if we look here on the 14th of July, you can see we kind of meet ahead and form a new low on the 14th of July here, and that correlates with this candle here in the chart. And you can see from there we start to make higher highs and higher lows. After you make this higher low and you see this RSI about to make a new high, you would draw your trend line here. Just to kind of see, okay, I'm extending my trend line out. What's going to happen as I approach this trend line? And you can see here on the 19th, 20th of August, get another nice bounce off this trend line. So this is signaling divergence to us. How exactly do we use this? So when looking at divergence through RSI, it's important to note where a breakout level can occur. So as I'm drawing this divergence line, you can see here on the 25th of August, we finally get a breakout through this overhead resistance. So all I can just get rid of this line here. If we're just looking at this naked chart and looking at our divergence, you just want to take your line here. I personally am using TradingView, and we're kind of just drawing some overhead resistance that will correlate with our RSI divergence. You can see here then, after we bounce off this trend line again, we eventually break through. And this candle right here, breaking this overhead, is really what started the reversal for us. So this is the daily chart on AMTX. You can see after a break of this, we have a really, really nice uptrend riding the 9 EMA for a long time, making new highs. And all of that happened and could have been not predicted, but seen beforehand if we were using RSI divergence. So you can see after we bounce here, continue to make higher highs and higher lows until we top out here. Now on the flip side, let's get rid of this, move this over here. You can see the opposite is the case when looking for, okay, we might be in for a potential downtrend. So same thing. If you look at bearish divergence, eventually we top here, okay, and we're making lower lows and lower highs as the price of the stock climbs. So eventually we top out here at the 8th of November, and the 8th of November is when we start our downtrend. So you can see here we top. Let me draw an arrow for you guys. You can see we top here, and then that's when eventually we start a downtrend, and we've been in a downtrend ever since. So what would be my next step to see, okay, maybe it's time for a reversal? You're going to want to extend your line here and see, okay, as this RSI on the daily approaches this overhead resistance again, do we break through with some upside? Or do we get rejected again and continue to work our way down on the chart? So RSI divergence, for anyone that is unfamiliar, is extremely, extremely useful. Now there's some more advanced types of divergence, as you can see from this little cheat sheet here. the ones I just personally went over are just your regular divergence, bullish and bearish, the case for both sides. So very, very, very important tool to use. But again, you're going to want to pair your divergence lines with resistance, support, to kind of see, all right, where exactly on a chart am I looking for a breakout level and looking for this divergence to kind of play out. So hope that wasn't too confusing. I really think it's very, very useful to kind of learn this and spot this. I personally use this on the daily chart, really kind of just another tool like I mentioned earlier when trying to time reversals. Not really time reversals, but kind of take an educated guess when that might occur. So very important tool, guys. As always, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out. And I really encourage you guys to practice this, whether you use TradingView, Thinkorswim, or any other platform. I really encourage you guys to see how this works out, practice drawing some lines, and see if they play out. So really appreciate your time, guys. Hope you found this useful. Thanks.